Kevin, as you look back on what you've learned about developing and instilling employee engagement, what is some advice you'd share with other CEOs and executives?
Yeah, my answer might be something that surprises you because we've spent a lot of time now talking about the how of engagement. How do we engage employees? But maybe more important is the why, remembering the why of engagement. See, you can right now feel all pumped up. Yeah, I believe employee engagement counts. It's going to help my business. I'm going to go out and do it. But then we get back in our offices and we're just, we look at our computer screen and our inbox is filled with all these emails we need to get to. We look over at the phone and the message lights blinking. We look at the paper mailbox. We got all this mail to get through. And all of a sudden, we just get that overwhelmed feeling of all the things we need to get to. And sort of in response to that, we go to our to-do list. We're, all right, let's try to cross 3 things off. What happens is, we become managers of tasks rather than leaders of people. We take all this information, all that's being demanded of us, all of these goals and priorities, and we just start checking off the things on the to-do list. Well, remembering the why will get us back to, okay, we are first leaders of people, and then we are going to manage our work. So the way I like to think about it, we talked about all that research that shows the power of the spillover and crossover effect. And to me, that's how I remember the why of engagement, the why of leadership, really. You might want to think about some people who are really important on your team and picture not just them, but their family, their spouse, their kids, what they do outside of work. And you might not be a doctor, but how you act as a leader today actually impacts their health. You're certainly not a marriage counselor, and yet your engagement behaviors or lack of them are going to determine, whether they go home and argue with their spouse or go home and hug their spouse. That's an incredible power you have. You're not a school teacher, but of course, your leadership behaviors are going to help influence whether their kids have a good day or a bad day at school tomorrow. So that's the why of engagement. That's the power that you have every day as a leader. So I encourage you to be fully engaged yourself and be mindful of engagement, of creating a culture of growth, recognition, and trust on a daily basis.